Hello.
Hello.
It's a Tuesday night. It's raining. We're in Newport, in the middle of a field.
Yes.
It must be Eastleigh Footy Repeat.
Where else would you want to be on a Champions League night?
Literally nowhere.
Welsh football. That's where.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. More on that in a bit, though.
Yeah.
Also coming up on the programme, I've been watching Futsal. I found out what it is, how to spell it, and I went to the Home Nations Champions where Wales were awesome.
That's right. We've also been back to Austria. Well, we haven't actually been back to Austria, but we've been back to look at the footage we took in Austria, where we chatted to you guys all about what it is to be following Wales away. And there's some cracking stuff.
Amazing stuff. Amazing. But as well as that, of course, we are here.
Yes.
We're in Newport. We thought we'd get to know you. By the magic of television, we've moved. We are.
Here we are.
Look at this. We're in a box.
Swanky.
It is swanky. We don't normally get this sort of treatments. We have a man to thank for this.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Introduce yourself, good sir.
Jamie Swift.
It's Jamie Swift.
Yeah.
Jamie, welcome to Eastleigh Footy Repeat.
Thank you.
You may not notice because it's quite dark in here, but he's wearing a Newport County tracksuit,
He is.
which means he's a Newport County fan, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
How is it being a Newport County fan right now?
I'd say this week it's quite positive actually.
Yeah.
Obviously, football at this level has its ups and downs constantly. Being a fan of club as well has its ups and downs. I think at the moment, I think it's starting to stabilise now.
I'm Gavin Foxall, I'm chairman of the operations committee, so I sit on the board of directors here.
Yep.
Luke O'Connell, Antonio Plisco.
Yeah. Newport County through and through. Lads, it's great to see you. So what's so great about being a Newport County fan then?
The atmosphere at the stadium and all like the fans, and it's all like a big family.
Yeah. And for you, Antonio?
We get to meet the players and watch games.
We've hit a good spot with Graham Wesley. He's certainly got the fans on side. He's an excellent speaker, seems a very good communicator. The players seem to want to play for him, they seem fitter, they seem hungrier.
It's not been a bad week for you. There's a little carrot being dangled there for Newport, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, we played really well at Plymouth on Saturday with 10 men for 70 minutes of the match, and to then get a potential third round tie against Liverpool away is what dreams are made of. For me personally, the FA Cup third round is the best round and the best day in the football calendar. So, and for the players, having the incentive of having Plymouth at home here next week, and then in beating them, and if we beat them, then Anfield away, fantastic. What more do they want?
This is Wales.
Yeah.
That didn't really go to plan.
No. If I'm honest, I think it might be you.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because when I go to games on my own to the lower leagues, then the teams obviously win, and you're here.
Yeah.
And let's not.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to wait until full time to make my apology to the people of Newport.
All right,
I'm going to wait until full time.
So they're 2-0 down at the moment. Stevenage are very much in the ascendancy. But let's not talk about that. We're going to watch the second half when undoubtedly Newport will pull it back. And in the meantime, you're going to watch some futsal. That's what you're going to do. It was the Home Nations Championship. It was England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, the Cardiff City House of Sport. A pulsating weekend of action, and we went along to watch it. We're the Cardiff House of Sport, where this weekend it is Home Nations in futsal. So that's England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, is that right? This is Richard Gunny. Richard Gunny is the coach of the Wales futsal team. And he's very kindly agreed to talk to us in the middle of their training session. So, Richard, first of all, thanks very much for that.
No problem.
Why do you spell football wrong?
Okay, so it's futsal, F-U-T-S-A-L.
Yeah.
It stands for football in the Spanish form, F-U-T-B-A-L or B-O-L.
Yeah.
And then sala, S-A-L-A, which is hall. So they've condensed that to futsal.
To futsal. That looks like a normal football. It's not, though, is it?
So it's the dimensions of a size 4 football. It's the same weight, but it is a reduced bounce. So the game naturally gravitates more to the ball being on the floor. So it's a very technical game, but it's a very tactical game, physically demanding and for the individual and for the team.
Your story's fascinating. Why be that honest? Football players aren't normally that honest.
Yeah, for me, there's nothing to hide, you know. As you can see, my life is online, and I look to use my story to empower and motivate young people that's coming up that's had a similar background.
Why futsal?
For me, I saw there was a gap in the market in terms of there was no professional futsal from Wales, so I looked to take that, and fortunately, now I'm the first Welsh professional in history.
What are the chances this weekend?
With regards to Ireland, They haven't played an international fixture before, so it's going to be raw. We're not really sure what to expect, but we know the quality that England have got, so that's going to be a good challenge. And again, Scotland, we haven't played them yet, so again, we're not really sure what to expect, but we're going to treat every game the same, you know.
For a futsal newbie, who do we need to look out for in your team?
Simon, so he's the back man, the anchor within our 4. Another exciting player to watch is Naeem, a young lad from Wrexham. He's been with the squad now for a few years. And another player to watch, Chrissy Hugh. But they're, for me, our most exciting players.
Good luck this weekend, mate.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
See you guys. Thank you. Cheers.
So that's a brief introduction to futsal with Richard Gunny, the coach, and with Rico from the Wales futsal team then. So it's the home nations this weekend, Scotland, Ireland and England all here. Let's fast forward a bit and find out how they got on.
We defended quite well till the end, where it got a bit scrappy, and unfortunately we didn't manage to keep a clean sheet. We've obviously got 7 goals. We never scored 7 goals before, so it's the most goals we've got in a game. So that's a good milestone for us as a team. We don't know much about Scotland. They're fairly new to the game, as well as Northern Ireland. They're all sort of good players, technically good. So we're just going to have to work hard, keep our structures defensively, and then counter and play quickly like we did tonight, and hopefully we'll get some goals and get another win under our belts.
Good. I thought it was a tough game, but I think we implemented our game plan well. I think we could have been a bit more clinical at times, but in the end we got the result, which is what we wanted, and we go into the smallest game looking for a win and hopefully bring back the cup. But yeah, I've got good players, so we've got to be careful. We've got to defend well. That's our main priority. We will get chances. We always get chances in futsal. We've got to make sure we take them, and yeah, that's what we're going to focus on tomorrow.
Game day, last day of the home nations futsal competition. It's Wales versus England. Both of them won both their opening games, if you've seen them. So this is it. This is where it takes all. Let's find out how they get on. Winner of the inaugural home nations futsal trophy.
Oh, it's an incredible feeling. It's all come from the teamwork, the power and the passion that we got as a unit. We're super thrilled.
Yeah. It was opening a couple of minutes, you looked like you were under pressure a bit, but then you just sort of found your stride. Is that fair?
Yeah, I know. We've got to adapt to the game. We've got to build any confidence. Got to play to our strengths, and we did that. The first off, they kind of come out strong. We faced up to it. We knew the challenge ahead of us, and we delivered.
Can we have a look at this trophy here? Can you get a
first one ever? Super proud. We're going to try and keep hold of it now.
Well, mate, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Mate. We're really pleased. Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys.
Thank you to Spitty the dog. That is a delicious lolly. And unfortunately, the Newport defence has also been quite obliging this evening, and it's 2-0 as we go deep into the second half, Alex.
Other than that, though, on the bright side, we've had a lovely evening.
We have had a great time.
Newport County have been absolutely brilliant. When they said access all areas, I didn't actually think that they meant access all areas, but we're on the gantry.
Yeah.
We're the best seat in the house.
Hey, remember at half time when we were chatting to that guy who knows the England fan who was really depressed about Iceland? Yeah. Should we do some really nice stuff about how good it is to follow Wales away?
Let's do that. Let's take you back. Let's take you and us. Let's go back. We'll go back to Austria. We'll go back to a certain Irish bar. We spoke to many of you there, and we really wanted to get into the detail, the really nitty-gritty of what it means to be a Wales fan.
This is Wales.
Why did you follow Wales away? What's the story?
It's the atmosphere. It's the camaraderie. Just there's a together stronger mentality. There's no rivalry between different teams of Cardiff and Swansea. Everyone's in it together.
Why are you here? To watch Wales. Why? Why would you come and watch Wales?
Because I'm Welsh. Why wouldn't you watch? But why wouldn't you watch Wales play? I'm Welsh. I wasn't brought up to like rugby. I was brought up to like football. That's it. My father watched Wales from the 60s, and from the mid 80s. That's all I know. I don't know anything else.
Listen, what is the best thing about travelling away with Wales?
That. How long have you been a Welsh fan?
Forever. I remember when I was at school, my father did, obviously living up in North Wales, a hike down to Cardiff is quite a hike for a Wednesday night game. So, especially when you're in school. And I remember my dad used to take us, when we were playing in the Millennium Stadium years and years and years ago, yeah.
Wales have waited for years to get to that point. You know, long before my time. You know, people waiting for, you know, was it 58 or something like that, wasn't it? That's what I mean. It's unbelievable. Even older people were crying. You know, that when you see them at the Wales games, you know, because it's to show what it meant to them. You know.
I went to Cyprus last year. Brilliant. Went to Belgium before then. I've never celebrated a 0-0 draw so much in my life. And I just felt it was our time. And I'll be honest, I wasn't a big Chris Coleman fan. I didn't want him to have a job. And the first game against Andorra away, I actually thought he was so negative. Playing 5 in the back. And, you know, I was thinking he'll bring coolness in. But what he done for Wales then after that is he sort of brought the nation together. Obviously the marketing campaign went together stronger. Cardiff, Swansea, Wrexham, all that sort of went away. It all came together.
Because you've come out on your own, haven't you? You're
Yes.
here, yeah. But yet you don't feel on your own at all.
No, I don't know. It's great that you just bump into red shirts anywhere, whether it's, you know, in the place where you stay in, out in the street, it could be anywhere. There's just Welsh shirts everywhere.
The emotions now are very different because I was only young back then. So when I was young, I used to think Wales lose all the time, but now obviously we win now and again.
Ah, 2-0. 2-0.
I'm not happy.
Not happy?
No, I'm not happy.
Why not?
Well, because you came and they lost, all right? My 100% record of supporting lower league teams has gone because you turned up.
Apparently, this is my fault. This is my fault. This is not my fault, Alex. Come on, this is football. This is what being a fan is all about. This is the passion, the pride. You take the winning, you take the losing. You're just going to have to get better at losing. Come on, come on. Come on, baby. All right.
Okay.
He's
That's all right.
back in the room.
We're back in the room.
Yeah.
And that just wraps us up here at Rodney Parade. Rodney Parade. That's where we are. That's where we are. A big thank you to Newport County for
huge thank you. They
just
were
been
great,
smashing this evening and for letting us play around and do pretty much whatever we wanted.
And if your club wants to invite us along, then why not? You know, we've been to Merthyr, we've been to Wrexham now, we've been to Caldicott, Newport. Where do you want us to come next? Where do you want us to go? And we'll come and see you at your club.
But from us at Rodney Parade, then for Eastleigh Foot Repeat. Ta-da.
Cheers, then.
This is Wales.
That was a good clap.
Oh, that's good,
It was a
wasn't
good clap, yeah, it was. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
4 months in, and I'm getting the hang of clapping.
Well done.
Positive steps.
That is progress.
Yes,
That is
indeed.
progress.